What's up, guys? This is Sochan. 皆さん調子どうですか? Today we're here at downtown. Woo! ダウンタウンです。もうダウンタウンっていうのはですね、もうメッカ、聖地ですよ。その中でもですね、有名なこのお店、ハートアットグリル。見たいですよね。早速行きましょう。
Hi, Sochan. I'm glad you came in. I'm Dr. John, and this is the Heart Attack Grill. I'm the chief surgeon here, and we're ready to perform some great operations on a lot of patients today. When I saw you downtown, it all started like this. Way back when I used to be in the physical fitness industry, and I realized that no one sticks on a health program. I found very little success in being able to change my clients' lives. Only here at the Heart Attack Grill have I actually been able to change people's lives. In fact, what everybody absolutely wants is one thing, and that's to have fun. And what the Heart Attack Grill does is we create fun for people, because we don't count calories here. We count laughter and having fun. The Heart Attack Grill has been in downtown Las Vegas for 12 years now. We've seen its evolution, and we want to be part of its continued evolution because it's simply not going to stop. We originally started up in Arizona many years ago, and I was so intrigued by the revitalization of downtown Las Vegas, which I'm a huge fan of. It's been here for more than 100 years, it's rustic. So I located the Heart Attack Grill right here. I relocated it, brought all my employees up, and we've never looked back. Everybody should come to downtown Las Vegas. That way they can have an authentic experience. We have had customers of all shapes and sizes, men, women, young, old, from every country, but it's the big ones that draw all the attention. Now, the largest customer I've ever had in here was a woman. She was about 712 pounds, but she got right up on the scale, did that, and we gave her a burger and we all cheered for her, because if you're over 350 pounds, it is our commitment to you, absolutely free food. All we do at the Heart Attack Grill is meat and good onions, and we slather those onions in lard when we cook them up, and we hit it with the cheese and the chili and the bacon. Oh my gosh, we put 5 slices of bacon at each level. So if you want an octuple bypass procedure with bacon, that is, gosh, 8 times 5, we're talking 40 slices of bacon. That the bacon is still gushy and nice, and there's lots of cheese and meat-based chili. That's what people want. Our largest burger is the octuple bypass. Now, this is for professionals. The world record for that is 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Mickey Sudo, our old bartender, used to hold the record until Matt came in and smashed it. And we've always been sort of a de facto spot for that, where the top champion eaters come. And I've been very impressed by these people. You know, the burger is the one thing that has bound not only American culture together, but global culture. We've taken the world's greatest paintings and we've redone them for modern time, if they live today. And that is, they would include a burger in China, in Russia, in Africa, everywhere. The burger has conquered the world by itself. I mean, the entire global culture. And you'll see tables at the Heart Attack Grill interacting with each other instead of staying in their little cluster. You know, years back, I had thought of the term double bypass burger and thought it was funny. I thought it was aptly named because if you keep eating them, you might have a double bypass. And I thought, you know, why not? Why not do the doctor thing? Why not have a few attractive nurses? A very interesting point is when this first opened up, it was just me alone, myself and a guy named Francisco who used to do prep for me in the kitchen. And a customer came in and said, hey, this is funny. You ought to have a cute nurse here. And I thought, that's a good idea. Next day I had a nurse. None of these ideas are mine. I'm simply a sponge. All of these ideas have come from customers. I listen and I'm just crazy enough to apply it. And many of their ideas are brilliant and they work very well. If you visit me again 10 more years in the future, you might see some really amazing new things here. The spanking was my wife's idea. She's a foreigner and she thinks it's obscene that Americans leave food on the plate. She goes, in my day we would have been spanked had they have left food on the plate. I go, that's a good idea, honey. Let's spank them. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a quick whack from a cute nurse, you know? But it's not an easy one. They spank you hard. You know, I always teach the nurses certain things about customer service and hospitality. For example, Maggie, could you come here for a moment, please? Now, Maggie, what is the customer always?
Always wrong.
How wrong is the customer? This wrong, or this wrong?
Infinitely wrong.
See,
Incredibly.
now that's exactly why I bring that up, because the nurse needs to take charge. She's going to be the one prescribing things to you. She's going to be the one spanking you. So the customer is, in fact, always wrong. And as soon as they learn that, then they can relax and have fun. You know, our employees have been with us way longer than the industry average. My average waitress has been here for 6 years. And I have waitresses that have been here for 13 years. They have to be driven. They have to actually believe in what we're preaching here, which is to have fun. And part of the interview process is we make them sing a little karaoke. We have a karaoke stage right here. But mainly, we are looking for someone who fits in with our company culture. And that is, we like to have fun. No one ever really leaves once they've been here for 6 months. They realize that we take care of each other. We're truly family. When you're in the Heart Attack Grill, you're going to see an awful lot of movie posters. We spoof movie posters. I've always been passionate about movies. In fact, I own a drive-in movie theater that's several miles down the road from the Heart Attack Grill called Snappy's. And what we do at Snappy's is we have a lot of fun. It's the same philosophy as here. We indoctrinate people. We really draw the customers in. For example, when we play Chucky, we put a real Chucky doll in the back seat behind you with a real knife, so you're part of the movie. One day I got a phone call and it was the actual office for the Guinness Book of World Records. They have determined that we have the world's most calorific burger. It was a bit of a shock to me because we never really counted calories. We just intended to have fun, not to break the calories through the Richter scale, but that's a fairly big credo to be voted the highest calorie burger in the world. I came from the diet and exercise industry, and for years I always felt that physicians weren't doing the right thing for their patients. And I know a lot of people joke about this, but I actually am doing the right thing, because if you're destined to be a person who has challenges because of your weight, you need to be open about that. We have an open dialogue that we set with everybody. A person who's 400 pounds isn't going to be comfortable to walk into a gymnasium, but they are comfortable to walk in here, and we begin the dialogue. We get them up on the scale and we treat them really well, but then they go home and they really become reflexive. I get quite a few letters from people saying that their whole life changed when they came in for treatment at the Heart Attack Grill. And they realize that they need to make a change. And I get letters from people all the time saying, Dr. John, I lost 100 pounds. And I get this way more than I did in the diet and exercise industry. So I actually do believe that I'm doing well. Now, for those of us that don't have obesity disorders, I'm still doing them a huge favor because they're laughing and they're not drunk. They're just enjoying themselves.
So channel.
Here, those delicious chili cheese fries.
美味しそうめちゃくちゃうまそうね来た
Excellent for the arteries.
これ1000カロリー 1000 10,000
If you can't finish, we're gonna have to spank you. Yes, minimum 3 times.
わかるかなこのサイズ How should I eat this?
You know, I say just go straight at it. Just spread the mouth and put it in. Just take a big bite.
うまい
They got single.
怖い怖い怖いやばい俺食べる絶対食べるからね俺本当これがねベーコンにチリだこれめちゃめちゃうまいあとこれどこようんうまいよちょっと食べ方がいけなくなっちゃうんだけど So good オニオンがあってレタスがないこれがねやっぱりこのお店の特徴なんじゃないかなバーガーのもうノーベジタブルってもう言ってたけどこういう肉々しいお肉に、バンズがあってバンズもね柔らかいんだよねこれ見てこの柔らかさ分かりますねでね美味しくてねチーズも乗ってるしやっぱりこれだよねチリこれがねまたねアクセントでねすごいもうちょっとこれ食べるの頑張りますんで多分いけそうだよね、頑張ります完食できませんでしたすいません頑張ったでしょうね頑張りましたよねっていうことで尻叩かれますか怖い飯食って獅子叩かれるんだからね3回叩かれますから怖い OK come on おうめっちゃ痛いいやーでも楽しいねなんかみんなでこうワイワイしながらやるっていうのが多分このラスベガスいやーラスベガスですよね本当に楽しい最高です
Now, as far as I'm concerned, the Heart Attack Grill means one thing, and it means fun. And if you're a Solciano fan and you know you want to have fun, come on in. Let Dr. John prescribe a great dietary program and let my nurses take wonderful care of you. Call me Dr. John.